glitch. And that's absolutely fine by me. And remember, it's supporting a good cause.
Now remember, the audio glitch is not guaranteed, so...
Yeah, if it occurs.
If it happens.
She's naive. Eunice.
Yeah.
But, Step.
And just calling it a glitch doesn't really do it justice either.
It's funny. Maybe it was because I It was just her duty. That's...
At least I'm not wearing headphones.
I realized that.
Yeah, none of us are.
I usually wear headphones when I'm playing at home, so... It's quite uncomfortable. Unfortunately, if I'm doing an actual run, I get the audio glitch. I can't afford to... If I'm having a good run, I can't afford to reset. Why did I touch that? I didn't mean to. I should have saved. Oh well. That's actually, yeah.
Isn't there a save rate at the...
At the end,
yeah.
I can die.
Yeah.
I don't know why it is. I didn't need a heal, but I should have saved.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I will not take any unnecessary risks. In fact, I will heal every time I take damage.
What's the worst encounter here you can get?
The guys that petrify,
Yeah.
they also do a lot of damage. Like these guys. And they always attack first, I see. See, they could have petrified Titus, and
I'll be right back.
then I would have had to escape manually, and if they failed to escape, then I could be...
He's stealing fish scales because they're another item, like bomb cores or the lightning marbles that deal damage multiple times when used.
I won't go so easy on you
They're
next time.
actually... Fish scales are actually lower tier
Yeah.
than bomb cores. But for some reason they still do the same damage mix.
Donna?
What? We got... Damn it all! What?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Running
how
around.
that works.
Right now. Guard your emote.
Because on Spheromorph, if it's weak to water, you use the fish scale.
No,
Even though using a fish scale normally is less damage than the other three.
What?
Oh,
Maybe there isn't a lower tier water item. I'm not sure. I really do not want to do this.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I don't think I'm gonna make it to the butterfly here.
Yeah, once you choose the butterfly, the mini game starts, and you can't get encounters in the screen until you leave the screen.
Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna make it to the butterfly, let alone the end of the screen.
Woo!
What? Except on the last step. You can get it on the last step. That's happened before, but only once.
I'll be
I
right
never
And
back.
of course, it happens in a marathon.
I never knew you could get an encounter.
I
at the
didn't
screen.
either.
I thought that the screen was void of encounters until you left the screen.
Yeah, except on the very, very last step. There's like, it's when you start the screen transition, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like
removes
the
that
minigame
first, then
ends.
yeah.
I'm guessing that because you got the butterfly so close, it's like it was saving the encounter until the very next possible time it could give it to you. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it to you right here.
Yeah.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, that's plenty of damage items.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Actually, more than enough. Normal run, I would have stopped stealing.
Okay, last step encounter again, maybe. No.
No, definitely gonna save the first pheromone. Although actually, I may not really be saving.
Holiday prices on all like. How good?
I don't really want to really save unless I game over.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So he left the shopping rate and then told him too pricey that he actually makes his prices cheaper. It's actually a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
Something.
it's about
But-
3,000 cheaper.
Yeah, and the weapon he bought Sonic Steel gives him first strike.
Yeah.
So that he goes first no matter, even if he gets ambushed now, he'll go first.
Yeah, it's very useful. If he didn't, if you weren't able to get a Sonic Steel from the locker there, it would be, the run would be quite different.
You're probably using the Sphere Grid more to get health.
Yeah, it would change boss strats quite a bit. I'm not gonna safe this fight either. We're gonna go for the.
Plus, you'd probably
We're
run
gonna
into.
go for the Lancet only
It's just
on this.
Plus, you'd probably run into
is what's
Malboros
it
on the comm
absorbs.
lanes.
I'm seriously tempting her on that right. But we're gonna do it.
Fiends.
So this boss here is actually quite difficult for people who don't know how to the strategy for beating it. Well, when you attack it, he will counter you with a spell, and the opposite spell of that is his current weakness. So you just cast Thunder, which means his current weakness is now water.
Bad, good, bad.
Got it.
That was pretty close. There was several 1200s there. No 1400s. If you see like, pretty much if you see 4 1200s, it's pretty bad.
What's his health at?
12,000.
12,000.
So you have to do
divide by
an
8.
average of about 13. If you just use Lancet, you have to do an average of about 1325 on each hit.
Oh, it's 9 hits, I think.
Yeah, 9 hits.
Okay.
Lord is Jack.
I figured out the percentage chance of
Yeah.
not overkilling at one point, but I don't remember the exact percentages off the top of my head.
What are you
If you hit it with Lulu,
Well, you said it was gonna
you
be
can
a
hit it
long
with
trip.
Lulu. It will
We'll be
change its
seeing a lot of
element,
neat things,
but she doesn't
right?
have damage that it would.
So I thought I'd record
It
it
would
all in
reduce
this.
the no
To show
overkill
to my
chance
wife
to
and
less
kid,
than 1%.
you know. This is adult pleasure cruise. Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? Where are the cheering fans, the
Yeah,
crying
so
women?
1333 a hit,
This is it.
an average.
Too many goodbyes.
That's if you don't
People think
do
twice about
1333 is if you don't hit it with
If
anything
you
else.
say
Oh
so.
yeah.
But
yeah.
you have to
Well,
hit
it
it with
better be
something
a
to
lot
check.
more
the-
colorful
Yeah, so
when
you
we come back. A parade for Braska,
The-
vanquisher of
So it's about
The
1325. Yeah.
If you don't, there's the safer way you can just attack with Orin.
Day will break soon.
It will waste time
Mm-hmm.
because it will counter him also, but it will do
Alright,
an extra
could you stand closer to him?
100 damage or so, and that would reduce the average needed. Not by that much, but
About 10 or 15.
That should do it.
I have had it be like within 100 damage before.
What's the matter? Afraid I might bite? Jacked. Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna. I suppose. Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this. What's the hurry,
Oh yeah, Lulu's still winning snowmobile scene, right?
Let me tell you what the hurry
I believe so.
Orin.
Because that's going to be cut. That pretty much cuts off now because it's coming
Yeah.
up.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
And Lulu is way in front in affection right now. So
Yeah.
So, one-
if someone else sniped it, I'm gonna need to do some affection
Yeah.
grinding.
Ryan, you got cut off for the snowmobile ride.
You're sitting. It means you might not know when you. Although I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much right now.
Time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lulu's winning.
Yeah, never mind.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway, I believe.
I'll have to check the donation incentives later for what I want to put my choice to, because
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was jacked. Jack, he was always talking. That's why he took all those. But as he journeyed with us, he decided he.
So then, he gave up going home?
That.
I get. Well, he knew there was no. He wanted to go. He couldn't go. Even if he. I don't think he would have left his. All right, let's go, guys. Maybe.
Jack,
Oh,
he just didn't know.
enough about my old man, okay?
I just thought.
Is there actually a route for extra sphere grid?
not that I know of. Wait,
You do have the
Braun,
you do have the strength sphere, so if you wanted to use that now, you probably could.
no, I can't use it on Titus yet because I need to. Well, I could, but I don't need it for this fight. So I do the sphere grid on Titus after Because I need the
Strength
I need the AP from Crawler to do all of this spirit ribbon stuff before C9.
So it's more efficient that way.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to Lulu one more time, just to make
Eunice.
sure. And I'll save just in case somehow
If she
Lulu
did-
doesn't
if
have enough
she-
affection. Which
Yeah, if she's not the writer, it's like, what the heck happened? It's like Kamari ends up being the writer. What? Ratios are wrong.
Late we was. Please, Lord Seymour.
It's. I want to. Do you think.
But, Lord Seymour.
I never understood why she had to go alone.
We must.
Water tradition.
I'll send.
Guado tradition.
Yeah, just make up some excuse.
We're all with
I mean, every other temple, guardians go into with her.
that.
Yuna!
Yuna.
Because you're matching, she looks like she's an Orizia. So saying, right on.
Let's see, Titus has to run around instead of jumping over the freaking snow like everyone else did.
Yeah.
I didn't get an encounter, that's smart.
You get getting kind of everybody still in the battle.
I usually, if I go into the agency there, I usually get an encounter.
Translation?
He's gonna use.
I like how the anti-magic field actually works against the boss. Survived it.
She almost didn't get hit enough. Got some range items for this battle. Really like those. I usually auto arrange the inventory for this. Like, I forgot to do it again.
We got another boss taken out with Mix. It's a running theme in the run from here on out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it that way, but wasn't really planning my words that carefully.
Aistra, Yuna Kva.
Alright, here comes Lulu's snowmobile scene.
I don't
And very
know.
soon after,
How come? Why?
audio glitch.
Let's hope.
Maybe?
Because
Whitey,
We knew
did. I can't
I call it
believe it.
1 in
You're
1
wrong.
chance.
But you out there, you know what that sin was?
You got proof?
Should be proof.
It's in Yevon's teeth.
Unfortunately, it's
That's not Yevon
the
said. Can't
the
you think-
trigger
What
line.
What is sin?
It's harder for me to see any CRT.
Badmouth
personally.
Yevon.
Like, I usually turn to my monitor when I'm playing.
Nothing.
Got the flash screen possibly too.
You want sick?
Yeah.
It's a little bit lighter.
Sin will be
You
gone.
did turn the you
If we
did turn the
keep
brightness on the
faking-
CRT. It's a little bit brighter now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's not really brightness. It's just
Yeah.
We're
the
not.
texture.
Wait.
Because there's
I mean, get it?
because of my
You guys got along.
LCD
That's
monitor, there's kind of
Well,
like
I.
it's
and
kind
I
of like
probably
the
know-
line in
I
the
know.
pattern,
She's
like right where the trigger is.
just think of
That's
this
what
as
I used to line it up.
Give him time.
So I hope I
You've
get
done-
the skip. I hope I don't accidentally trigger the
Sure you
cutscene
don't-
normally. That would be embarrassing.
better than.
Yay, we got Lulu.
I haven't seen this one.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
Say, what do you think of Riku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad person.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Al-Bhed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Abed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
This is a
I
dumb
can't
question.
say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
This scene is so long.
What, that's all?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you
like
don't
2
even wonder?
minutes longer than Orin's.
It is not short.
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
I think the storyline though is pretty good in it.
You also end up at a different spot after the scene. for some reason.
Here we when we start the Seymour battle.
Yeah, pretty much now. I guess. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much your last opportunity to get in any donations for Shiva's name. It will be cut off at the start of the Seymour battle. And remember Twitch lag too, so by the time you hear this, you probably want to be hurrying.
Did you put the strength spear in?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Alright, so Titus has a bunch of strength now.
You talk with Titus to get his strength even higher in this Seymour battle.
Yeah, it gives him +10 when you talk
Okay.
to Seymour.
And he starts doing really high damage.
Halt! The likes of her.
There was a route before this where you actually
I've decided
added
to be
strength on
Yuna's
Orin,
guardian now.
but that takes a lot
And
longer.
that's all I
And
want.
plus, you can't
And
get
that's all
enough strength on
one
Orin
needs to be a guardian.
to use them on this fight.
See if we can get this glitch.
Ah, thanks to you, you have it. Lord Seymour and late Lord Jisk.
Mr. Seymour.
Ah, no audio glitch.
I couldn't be happier. Now victims of
I'm
sin.
sorry.
Yeah, I guess so.
You get the skip though.
You're
Yeah.
not happy?
No audio glitch last year either.
I'm sad.
It is definitely a thing, so if you are really curious, look it up. There are videos of it. It is a rather horrifying sound.
If he is
Yeah, I really cannot see that line. That line that I used as a visual cue on my monitor, I cannot see that line at all.
So what causes the audio glitch? Is this a different spot where you get the skip from?
Yeah, I haven't completely determined it yet. I'm thinking that it's where I'm thinking it's what position I do the skip from, but I don't know for absolute certain. It might be like what frame I do the skip on or something.
Yeah.
It usually happens more often when I'm on the last step before the trigger. But I couldn't really see where the last step was very easily here.
Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
But yeah, that
Did
skip.
they?
You killed him.
That
Oh.
skip saves. If you do it quickly, it saves about a
Lady
minute and
Yuna,
10 seconds.
Certainly you
I didn't
knew
do it
of
very
these
quickly that
things, did
time,
you
so it
not?
probably saved about a minute.
Well then,
You
why
have to
you
miss
come
it
here?
a lot to not
Yeah.
save
I
time overdoing
came-
it normally.
I came to stop you.
Yeah, the audio glitch doesn't
see.
doesn't affect the time at all. It's just a side
you came
effect,
to punish me then.
an occasional side effect of doing that skip. And I tried to get it, but sadly, and I'm not again. It's not consistent enough for me to go and keep reloading saves until I get it, because it could take
What a
while.
pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's
And I
life.
prefer to
Code of the Guardian.
do this run
How admirable.
resetless if I can.
Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right.
Maester Seymour! So be it.
Alright. This fight can be, yeah, I can actually game over this fight, so if I do game over, then maybe I can try the audio. Yeah, this is probably the most dangerous boss fight in the game.
So, unless Karakarn game's over, which we are not cheering for, this is the cutoff for Shiva.
I think Twitch chat always cheers for game over.
Yeah.
Oh wow, guards didn't get a turn.
But
So yeah, the guards can do Shremedy, which is Confuse, and that's very bad. It's an unusual turn. Also, that camera, like in between turns, that camera shifts position